everyone, Arlene here. Hi everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How are you guys doing today? Hi everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. Well, today I'm starting on just a little organizing series. I'm not sure how many videos will end up in this series. I wouldn't think more than 3, but I've been wrong in the past. 2 or 3, really. But today I'm coming to you with my ribbons and how I'm going to be taking care of my ribbons moving forward here. First of all, though, I'm going to take my phone off of the tripod here, and I'm going to walk you out in the garage, and I'm going to give you a closer look at some shelving that Chris has put up for me. And I'm going to show you what we're going to be working on in this series. I also wanted to just bring just say one thing here. Somebody and I have tried to find your question again and again, and I cannot find it. Or it was actually more of a comment about Miss Gracie, our golden retriever. Somebody had asked if she was having some joint problems and looking a little sore and gimpy, or I can't remember exactly what the question was. It was a sweet question, and I feel really bad that I have not been able to find it again. But to answer you and to let you guys know, yes, Miss Gracie is struggling a bit right now. She will be 11 years old in April. And she has been struggling with joint issues for a good couple of years now. So she keeps collapsing kind of on her back end, and we do have the sling out that we're walking Sophie there, with. And we are giving her gabapentin for pain, and she's also getting a anti-inflammatory as well, and she takes more joint meds. Trust me, we are doing everything we possibly can for her. It's old age and arthritis, and with the changing weather patterns and everything in the wintertime, I think it makes it worse. But she's really hurting right at this moment, and hopefully, check in the description actually, and I'll give you an update in there, because I'm actually taping this on Sunday afternoon, and I plan on putting this up probably about Wednesday. So, check the description for an update, and I may have some better news for you there. But right now, she's a hurting puppy, and say a little prayer for her if you would. So, anyway, I did want to mention that, and I don't like to do things like that kind of like at the beginning of a series or within a series like that. But I do remember you asked that question, whoever you are. My sincere apologies for not being able to revisit that question and let you know what's going on. I was not ignoring you. There are some stuff that I ignore. Not much, but that I was not, and I did sincerely try to get back to you. I saw it in my car on my phone one day, and I wasn't able to get back, so I apologize. So anyway, I did want to acknowledge that, yes, Miss Gracie is struggling a bit, and we're keeping a close eye on her little girl. So anyway, I'm sorry it's hard to get through talking about stuff like that. It's the one part of pet ownership that was the hardest, isn't it, you guys? It is, to watch them decline, and you don't want to ever see them in pain. But anyway, all right. I'm going to grab my phone off of the tripod here for a second, and we're going to walk on out to the garage, and we might say hi to Gracie on our way. She's laying right there in the doorway, and I think Sam is in the garage, so we might just visit with him for a minute too, see what's going on with him. He likes the cold floor out there. It's raining out today, and I think some of you are probably getting some snow. Again, this is Sunday. we're getting rain. Just rain, rain, rain. We did have a little sleet this morning, but it's just rain here. It's a nasty, yucky day. So I said I wanted to break my spirits and do a little something constructive here. So, all right, I will be right back behind the camera, and we will head out to the garage, and we'll take a peek at those wonderful shelves that Chris has put up for me. They're spiffy diffy wonderful. So I'm looking forward to getting myself organized before I start on my Easter series. So I'll be right back behind the camera. Okie dokie, here we go. Here's Miss Gracie here. Here's the sling that I was telling you about. This is an old sling that was Sophie's hair, sorry. That we used with Maddie, our Bernese mountain dog, and I've used it with Sophie, and now with Miss Grace. Hi, Grace. How you doing, Tweety? Hi, Tweety Boo Birds. How you doing, Tweety Tweety? Huh? Oh, you're a good girl. Yes, you are. Such a pretty girl. Yes, you are. But this is where she lays all the time, is in doorways. You're such a pretty girl. What you going to scratch at you? Oh my goodness. All right, let's go find Sam out here. I didn't turn the lights on out here a little while ago. There he is. Hi, buddy. What's going on out here, buds? We sold the Kia, and now we have all of Chris's, what did Kristen call it? She walked in here yesterday and said, small vehicle garage, Dad? My dad actually gave him this riding lawnmower when my dad sold his house. And then Chris bought himself an ATV. And then, of course, this is his motorcycle. It's a Gold Wing. And we both get on that now and again. And here's Mr. Sam. Hi, bud. What's going on, honey? How you doing, bud? Huh? Oh, my goodness gracious. You need a belly rub, too? You need a belly rub, too? Oh, you scruff muffin, you. He goes to the vet this week. He has a little something in his eye here that we're going to have checked. It's just a little eye gooper thingy. We're going to get that checked. Maybe have a little surgery, get that cut out of there. But anyway, here we go with the shelves. Check it out. And they are kind of covered with stuff right now. And it is somewhat organized, but not really. So I need to go. These are all flowers, and that basket up there is flowers. So I need to go through all of them, organize them, and see what I have. You know, I don't know what I have. This is candles here. Short deco mesh there, and a longer deco mesh over there in the basket in the corner. I have candles, and somebody had asked me about the candles and if they melt, and they really don't out here because our garage is insulated. Turn around here slowly, and Chris even insulated the doors. The builder insulated the garage. We paid extra for that, but Chris also insulated the doors. So it stays a pretty even temperature in here, to be honest. It's very chilly out there today, outside today. You can see it's raining and stuff, but it's pretty comfortable in here. So, but anyway, this is what I'm going to be working on in this series, this area right here. That's where those two bins I have sitting in on the island are going to go. This is where my ribbon will go. I asked Chris to put them up at my level so that I could reach them and I didn't have to bend over and get them. That's all my flags in there, and they've stayed organized. You can see January through April and May through August and September through December there. And then I've got all of these clear bins up here that we got at Michael's for half price. We bought them online, actually, and had them delivered free shipping a while back. And so I do have those to utilize too, and maybe get rid of some of these and utilize them somewhere else so that I can see into the bins, because I'm forever coming out here and rummaging through stuff, you know. So, but this is it. There's all my pit berries. I've also got an order coming from the Pitberry barn, so I can't wait to share that with you whenever that arrives. So that'll also be coming up hopefully this week. So, but anyway, all right, back in the house we go. And we'll see you, Sam. You want to lay out here? I'm going to leave the door cracked so you can come on in if you want. Okay, bud? You just calm down now, Sam. You're too excited. All right. We'll leave this door cracked a little bit. He won't. He'll bark when he wants to come in. You watch. He won't push it. But I'm just going to leave it. Leave it cracked. And here's Miss Gracie again. And let's get started going through this ribbon. I'll be right back in front of the camera again. Okay, here I am sitting at my island. And I think I want to show you what we went to AC Moore this morning, and I picked up some ribbon because I found some ribbon on sale. And it's not only for Easter, I may use some for Easter, but it's also for moving forward to go with some of that Pioneer Woman stuff that I got that I could remember. I think I remembered the colors pretty correctly. We'll see when I get all that stuff out, but I'm hoping I nailed it, I hope. I'm pretty good with remembering colors. It's almost like, you know, you hear how people say that they are, they have photographic memory when it comes to reading when they read. That's kind of how I am with color. You know, if I see this color and I say, okay, I need this color, I don't have to take like a swatch of material with me or anything like that. I can pretty much remember the color and match it in the store. Now I know that's a gift from you know who, but I'm grateful for it. Anyway, let me go through the ribbon here, and I think I'll just sit here and go through as much as I can so I can look at you and chat with you while I'm doing it here. So, you know, we'll go through this ribbon too. I have a whole basket of ribbon. I'll explain. Anyway, this is some of the ribbon that I got from AC Moore. Now, of course, they had their Valentine's Day ribbon out right after Christmas, and could they have had? Maybe they didn't get it all in. I should give them the benefit of the doubt. I should. But they found this today. And of course, I'm done all my Valentine's Day stuff outside, but I bought it for next year. I thought, what in the world? I need to pick some of this up. So I thought this was really pretty. And I think I have, I don't know where it is. It's here somewhere. If I have any Valentine's ribbon, I'll show it to you and we'll, you know, organize it and put it all together. But I got 2 bolts of this, and it's all their Valentine's Day stuff is 50% off now. Their Easter stuff is 40% at AC Moore right now. So anyway, there's my Valentine's Day and burlap. I love it, hearts and burlap. So I got that. And then last year, for those of you who remember my Easter decor, and you are going to be seeing it again here come in a few weeks, I ordered burlap and pink ribbon offline from somewhere, and I can't remember where, last year. And I made just 2 loop bows for on my mantle, and, you know, I spattered it around the rest of the house. And I did want to spend the money to get more last year, but it is this pink, and it is bigger stripes of pink and cream, and pink and cream. And my whole decor is kind of centered around that color, those colors of ribbon. So I thought, let me get some of this. I saw this, and it's kind of burlap again, and that same kind of corally pink. It's not a true, like, baby pink. It is a kind of a corally pink, which I thought was super pretty. So picked up 2 bolts of that. I just spoke about that Pioneer Woman, you know, all of her, I think it's Spring Garden or something like that. I can't remember the pattern that I bought, but I do remember some red and white polka dots somewhere on some stuff that I bought. So I thought, red and white polka dots. And I know it kind of looks like Minnie Mouse, which I love Minnie Mouse. Here comes Grace. You can see her hobbling on along. Bless her little heart. She is getting around all right, though. We did give her some medicine. What you doing, Grace? What you doing? Come here, Grace. Oh, she laid. I think she laid back down on the rug. Bless her heart. Anyway, I know it looks like Minnie Mouse, but that's okay. I like Minnie Mouse, and, you know, I'll pair it with other things, of course, you know, when I go to make it. So, but I bought 2 bolts of that at 2.5 inches, and then 1 at 1.5. Then, as you all know, as I said, I'm going to bring in a little bit of the green, you know, kind of the green color that I love to work with out in the, sorry about that bag, the green color that I like to work with out in the living room and dining room out there. I'm going to bring some of that into this side of the house, which I normally don't do. I normally keep it pretty separated, but I thought, why not? Why not incorporate some of that pretty green into this side of the house? So with that in mind, I did get some green and burlap, 2.5 inches, got 2 bolts of that. And then I got just a solid color green, kind of an Easter egg green, kind of, you know, when you think of an Easter egg, a green Easter egg, this is the color I think of anyway. And then I got some really pretty kind of like almost coastal looking green. Let me get it right in the, oh my goodness gracious. There we go. Sorry. I thought that was really pretty. And that's the ribbon I got today from AC Moore. Everything, as I said, all of the Valentine's was 50% off and the rest of it was 40% off. And obviously I'm a drowned rat today. Sorry about that. Ugh. All right, so now let me see if I can't turn this camera a little bit and see if we can start getting my ribbon organized. I did also buy, I'm sitting here with this bag. You know how I told you last week sometime, I think, that Chris had actually taken some elastic and he had made me just like little circular elastic, let me see if I can find something that's open here. Thingy doodles, for lack of a better word, to help me hold some of my ribbon shut. And his idea was just to put it around the ribbon like that. And I think it works beautifully. So I have some elastic made up already, but I also picked up some pins from AC Moore. So when I run out of the elastic, I'll go to my pins and we'll finish up with the pins. How about that? All right, so let me see if I can turn this camera. Okay, now as you can see in my bins, I already have things pretty organized in that one over there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that one as my, or at least the top 2 drawers, as my burlap and red kind of drawers. I'm going to probably empty out that drawer or switch them. You know, I don't know that I can do, these are different cases. But empty out that drawer and keep this as my greenish and lighter colored ribbons in this one. And then we'll see what I have it left over. And I may have to just use another drawer for something else. But this is all the ribbon that I've been using and that I've just been throwing out there, using and buying, and just kind of throwing back out into the garage, you know, because it's just, I'm just terrible. And I haven't put anything away. I've just, okay, I'm done with this project, so let me just throw it in this Longaberger basket here, and I'm terrible. So let me kind of organize even these that I just bought into greens and lighter colors, and then actually, you know what I'm going to do? I might, well, I was going to say I might keep the Eastery colors out that I think I might use, and I will do that because I have a basket outside. Y'all know I was using that basket outside to keep all of my Easter stuff. This is not Easter though. We do reds. All right, so let's go through this. This is that wonderful burlap ribbon that Candace got me for Christmas. It is not wired, but man, oh man, did it work really well for me. I love this stuff. And I think she got this at AC Moore too. As a matter of fact, I think I saw some of this in there this morning. So Chris, this was the first one he tried, or a couple actually. I might keep the silver out with Easter. And I had ordered some more of this ribbon, which is my go-to burlap and burgundy. And as you can see, I just have, gracious, just ridiculous amounts of ribbon, you guys. But let me grab, I've got all of his elastics in here. He made them different sizes. He did this one morning. He gets up really, really, really early. And he says, I'm going to do this for you, honey. I said, well, thank you. And he got up, sitting here at the island. And he had the hot glue gun out, my new hot glue gun. And he says, I wanted to use that hot glue gun anyway. That's nice. I said, it is nice. I love it. You picked well. So, of course, here we go with my, sometimes I think that it would be good to combine, to go ahead and take it off the bolt. You know what? Why not? Why can't I do that? If I opened up two different, if I only have a little bit left on one bolt, why can't I combine it with the other bolt? Now, I might get annoyed with myself if I do that and I'm making like a tiered bow and I know I want one continuous piece, but I know I enjoy making the funky bows more. So I think I might try to do this a little bit. If I only have a little bit left and have another full bolt or close to full bolt, I might try to combine them. That's a little too big. Let's see. I'm loving this idea with this elastic. Check it out. It's working out really well. Wow. All right. Let's see. Hadn't even been opened. Oh, I love this. I think I only used this once, but this, it's a deep, deep, deep red. See that? I may speed through a little bit of this stuff just because I don't want to bore you guys to pieces. Y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm pretty much just going through. This is not crimping up my ribbon at all either. It's not sticking to it. It's nice and smooth. The elastic is nice and smooth. So it's not like maybe a rubber band might kind of pucker it or whatever. This is not. This is keeping it nice and straight and lovely. I'm loving this. Really and truly. Let me keep all my ribbon. I like ribbon together. This I got, oh my goodness, I got this at Joann's. Like, this is like kind of not a true buffalo plaid at all, but it's kind of Christmassy. But I thought, oh, this is really soft. Let me see, where's my pins? I think I would like to try just a pin and see. I think that'll work fine. All right, so I got my pins, got my elastic. Cooking with gas now. That has not even been opened. These are all the ribbons I bought on sale at the end of the season. This, you know what? This is kind of smushing this down. It's not tightly on this bolt, so I am going to use a pin for this one too. It is not, it does want to crimp up this ribbon because it's just not wound tight enough. Candace got me that and I hadn't used it yet. It has pink and silver. Maybe I can find a place to put that for Easter and put that in my Easter pile. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the Easter in here. And that way I can just add the other stuff I have out there for Easter in the garage to this and pick and choose as I want to when I go through my Easter decor. I'm putting up Easter decor. Let me put this here. All right. Now, oh, I'm stuck on my scarf here. Dagnabbit. Okay. All right. Now, I think I need to stand up and do the rest. So I'm going to lift this camera up and turn, and I'll be right back over there in just a second. All right, here we go. Now, let me move this. Just get this straight. The rest of this is kind of burlap and red. All of this sitting here. I'm going to move it out of the way a little bit. And I'm going to move this right here like this. First drawer I'm going to go through is this bottom one. And can y'all see that? Yeah, you can see that. And I'm going to transfer all of this over to this bottom drawer. All right, there we go. So that, I am going to use that for, I've got a lot of red up in here too. Just pull the red out of here. Oh my gosh, I wish I could find some more of this. I loved this. I think I don't remember what I used it for. I think on an outside lantern. Ugh, funky bow, but it is so pretty. So I'm not even getting rid of that. All right, so there. I am going to take my red ribbon that I just pulled out of my Longaberger basket here and pile it into this one. One drawer for seasonal stuff that I have left up here and put it in one drawer. So that is my red drawer, and I think I'm gonna go with that just like that, and my green drawer. So let's see what is up here. I'm actually gonna put it down here. Can y'all see that a little better? Here's some red burlap. And this is what I made that big ribbon that's on my Valentine's wreath that's currently on my front door. That's what I made this out of. And I think I got this at Joann's. It is not wired, but it held up really, really nicely. So I can't complain. Now, let's see here. Some more green. And green. Seasonal. Burgundies. Oop, red. Got more red. I've got more red than anything else, you guys. As you know, this is kind of a burgundy red. This is what I used, well, after the family reunion. And it telescopes pink, bright pink, when it's made up from a distance. Can you see that? It kind of looks almost fuchsia colored. I'm not keeping this. And if I make new bows for the summertime, I'll make them out of something that's more bold, if I can find it, you know, like what I was just showing you. So that is going to go to Goodwill. So I will give that away. This burgundy, that's a brown, burgundy, 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 seasonal, burlap, 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 seasonal, cream, more red. Goodness, maybe I'll do a burgundy with a red overflow, because goodness knows I've got a bunch of red. Oh my goodness. Okay, seasonal. All right. Hopefully all that will fit in there. Burgundy. Just plain burlap. Okay. Yikes. I'm going to put burgundy on one side. All right. Now. Here. There we go. Try to get all my red. There we go. actually more burgundy. Okay, now what can I put with the burgundy? Maybe just plain burlap, but I think the plain needs actually a drawer by itself. So maybe I will pull a couple of other things. See if I can find some more burgundy. This too, that is actually butterflies that I've yet to use, and I keep wanting to use it, but I just haven't yet. I made Donita that cream and brown wreath, and I had purchased this to go on that wreath, and then I found something I liked better. So I still have that brown. Okay, let's see. All right, that's about all of that. And I'm going to be honest with you too here. I'm going to move this red drawer to the top, because this is a drawer I go into the most. Actually, I don't know what it's all going to fit in there. And this I want at the very top. Maybe. Put the red there, put the burgundy next, and then put a burlap on the bottom. Okay, now Fleur de Lis ribbon here, black. And this, put this in with the burgundy. All right, now that's with seasonal, black. Just decorate with white or cream a good bit, just because it's a good, you know, basic color. These spiffies, I know I'll be using those again. Okay, there we go. And this one. All right, and Candace got me that, and I got that from Factory Direct Craft, I think. All right, okay. And y'all, I'm going to be honest, and that is going to go to Goodwill. I know I will never use that. I can't imagine that I would. Because it's not, to make a bow out of it, I don't care for it, to be honest. So I'm going to take that to Goodwill. I think I'm going to do that. So all I have left is my seasonal. And then I'll have to put Easter somewhere, but I may put the Easter, what's left with Easter, away with my Easter. And I'll probably have some left over like this, but it can go in the seasonal drawer. So I really want to spread this red out a little bit, because I don't want to have to make a mess when I go in for it, you know, when I go to grab it. So I'm going to move some of this down. And there we go. Now, there's Sam barking to come in. Do you think he can push open the door? No, hang on, I'll be right back. Okay. Now, I want my burlap on the top. Pull the green one up. And I'm going to fill the bottom one with seasonal. That, my friends, is that. That is all of my ribbon that I can see. That was spread all over the garage. Other than the stuff that I bought for Easter. Other than that, this is everything organized and held together by my spiffy little elastic bands, which are really working out well, and I did not use all of them. And my straight pins. I'm going to put these here in the front so I know right where they are. And I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to keep one, the rest of what I have in this one, here in my little junk drawer where I always go for my scissors and my nippers and everything. I'm going to keep it right in there because goodness knows I may need it. But that's it, and then you can see my Longaberger basket over there on the chair, and that's all of my Easter ribbon, and I'm going to pull all of that out of the bag out there and put it in that basket so I know what I have to work with for Easter. I'm pretty sure I don't have too much Easter ribbon in with my Easter decor that is in the basement. So, but all right, I'm going to go ahead and put this back out in the garage. Let me talk to you around here for a second. Look at me, I'm all hot. Whew. I'm working hard here. Okie dokie, there we go. Whew, been working hard, hot. So I'm going to say goodbye to you here in front of the camera for now. And then I will put these things into place, and I'll take you back out there and show these to you right in place, right where they're going to go. So, all right. I hope all is well with everyone and that nobody is having any issues at all with their health or with something that's nagging at them or anything like that. And I will probably be back at least one more time this week with a little something or another. I'm not quite sure what, but I probably will see you a little later. And, but anyway, that's it for this episode 1 of my, don't know what I've named it yet. You'll know it when you see it. I don't know what I'm going to name this series. You know, craft shelf reorganizing, maybe something like that. So, but episode 1. All right, you guys, that's it. So for now, I'm just going to say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye. Okie dokie, guys. I am finished with my ribbon, and I have them back in place here on my shelves. And you can see they fit perfectly. Measured out perfectly in Chris's mind. He's awesome. And then here's all my Easter ribbon that I put here that I will try to pack away with whatever, you know, whatever's left of it, I'll try to pack away with my Easter stuff. But if I don't get it all quite packed away, it'll go in that bottom drawer with the rest of the seasonal ribbon. So that is it for today. Over here is where I've staged stuff that I'm going to be using for Easter. I got a couple of baskets full of stuff. I need to put those in with the Valentine's Day stuff, obviously. And this stuff needs to be put in with the Christmas stuff. I keep forgetting to take it downstairs. So, but all part of it, huh? Alrighty, you guys, that's it for this one. I said that about 3 times now, but it really is. So I'll just say once again, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.